¿Qué provoca tal imprudencia?
Un poco imprudente.
¿Qué tipo tan...
¡Renuncia a tu actitud, demonio!
Oiga, no me mire como...
¡Alto!
¡Más rápido! ¡No debemos perderlo!
Si no recuerdo mal. ¿Llevas mucho con esta compañía?
Desde el año pasado que salí de la local. ¿Qué lo dejaste? Soy de un pequeño pueblo. Estaba lista para un pequeño pueblo.
Ducit sapium folis, vestris strobum, Tamparum digitis status art, what disease
Un tipo imprudente. Una prisa inusitada.
tan borracho. Hasta otra vez.
¿Nos conocemos?
¡No perderemos a esa rata! ¿Qué está tramando? ¡Deténgase de inmediato!
Me gustaría pasar una semana en el cepo, en el...
Aquí no hay nada que ver. ¡Largo! ¡No os
¡Parad a ese!
Pues ayuda a tu fiel sierva en su oración. ¡Por Dios,
¡Todos a ver!
¡No pienso dejarle pasar! ¡Lo tengo a tiro!
¡Lo tengo en mi línea de tiro!
puedo darle.
¡Otro disparo!
¡Lo tengo en mi línea de tiro!
¡Ya baja!
¡Tengo un disparo!
Enemigo a tiro, señor.
¡Tengo un disparo más! ¡Amigo mío, te tengo encañonado!
¡Tengo a tiro! ¡Enemigo a tiro, señor!
Blanco claro.
Podría darle entre las cejas.
¡Puedo darle! ¡Tengo línea de tiro!
¡Más rápido! ¡Perdemos terreno!
Creo que puedo darle.
¡No te escaparás así como así! ¡Te vas a perder!
¿Otra vez?
¡Va! ¡Ríndete! ¡No puedes escapar!
¿Eh?
¡Por los tiranos! ¡Malditos sinvergüenzas!
¡Puedo abatirlo! ¡Un blanco claro!
¡Malditos sinvergüenzas! ¡Elimínalo! ¡Cabrón escurridizo!
¡No dejes pasar la oportunidad de comprar una de estas bellezas!
¡Que saquen, abusones! ¡Bien hecho! ¡Dadle duro! ¡Tiranos!
Ojalá pilléis la... ¡Mándalos a casa en acrobacia!
Spazziamo via i secondi! Così, avanti, forza!
While Matteo was pushing forward, I had to fight up the mountain and take out anything targeting his unit.
Just hearing the story makes me worried for you.
Don't worry, I was in a full suit of armor. Besides, the Aditi were proud volunteers. We would have done anything for Italy. A church was sitting at the base of the path. Enemy troops had fortified it. I had to fight them first. All that was left after the fleeing troops were some foot soldiers. After that, the church would be ours.
Conquistiamo la chiesa! Avanti, carica! Prima di meno! Carichi casa!
Sono stato chiaro?
There was an artillery gun that was shelling us and Matteo's unit. I had to destroy it.
And he was still heading to the fort?
Right. I had to make sure he got there. Matteo and the entire Italian offensive was in danger as long as that artillery gun remained, so I had to take it down. sure that my men were safe was to blow up the gun itself. Explosion was one of the sweetest sights of the war for me. But there was no rest. I could see an anti-aircraft gun over the next ridge that was taking out our planes. That was my next target.
Chiudiamo quei varchi! Facciamoli!
The needs of our planet were greater than she could supply. So we went beyond the reaches of our atmosphere. The new frontier offered the promise of a new beginning. But the distance gave way to a movement with no connection to the place we call home. New rules, new ambitions, a new enemy. The Settlement Defense Front built an army and broke away from the Earth with blood and violence. They aren't revolutionaries. They want absolute power. They raid colonies, take resources, and control territories by force. They use their fleet to block us from raw materials we need to survive. Their mission is to erase everything Earthborn. Today, the SDF is a war machine, ruled by its military. If a leader united that force, they would mobilize and try to take our homeland.
Warlord, this is Scar 1. Standing by for tasking.
Copy 1-1. One of our weapons facilities is under attack by the SDF. We believe this is part of an operation codenamed Raya. Intel suggests their target is a prototype weapon. Your team will extract the prototype and torch the site before SDF can locate it.
Understood, Warlord. We'll get it done.
1 minute! Friendlies! Facility's dark. We get our weapon, torch the site. Gear check!
OMA systems online.
Rules of engagement. Weapons free. Good to go.
10 seconds.
Door!
Green light's going, green light.
Call it, Wolf. Go! Go, go! Stay tight. Surface temp's 300 below. We gotta move. Reaper, Scar's are boots on ground.
Copy 1-1. Insert is a vertical drop north of your position.
Copy. Well, on the move.
Tracking 2 targets below. Boost down, take them out.
Sipes, take point. 1-1 to Reaper. Set depth gunners in the AO. Troops in contact.
Copy, Lorelei. Out.
Let's get to the weapon before they do.
He's down.
Entry point's 30 meters dead ahead. Keep moving. Reaper, we're approaching the entry point. Be advised, we've encountered steady SDF presence.
Thermal is spotty in your depth, so stay alert. Stand fast.
Sentries up top, second deck.
Wolf, take 1, we got the others.
Got 3 more coming up. Push up.
Mind the gap. They just executed them. SDF wants weapons, not prisoners. Multiple targets.
Snake is out.
Copy that. Right, clear.
Man out.
Our weapons in the armory vault. Half a click up. You think they heard the blast? Assume they did. Let's give them a proper welcome then.
Toss an anti-grav.
Copy that. Who's there?
They're down.
Moving up. Need battle. My location.
He's down. Watch your corners.
Reaper, we're in R&D. Moving to the armory.
Copy. Be advised, SDF is almost inside. Operation Riot cannot succeed. Once the weapon is secure, I can activate the self-destruct sequence.
Copy.
Contact.
Think I got something over. Contact!
Keep us moving. Stay alert, we're not clear. Line them up!
Target's down.
1-1, we're off the target close to bingo fuel. What's your status?
Moving on target now. Exfil and 6 mics. Out.
Terminal's on the other side. Just in time.
Sipes, crash it.
All clear. Jackpot. Got eyes on the ball.
Reaper, we're inside the armory. Moving to secure the weapon.
Copy 1-1. Weapon is in the vault. Once it's secure, I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence.
Weapons behind those doors. All you. Left spar prototype.
Boot it up, Sipes. We're gonna need it.
Here, Wolf. Compact model. Same tech. The riot operation, we're after this.
Reaper, weapon secure. Confirming execute order and self-destruct.
Roger. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Be advised, SetDef has 50 plus infantry and machines inbound. You need to get out of there now.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike. RV in 5. Clock's ticking, let's move!
Attention, self-destruct active. All personnel must clear the area at once.
All clear. Jackpot. Got eyes on the ball.
Reaper, we're inside the armory. Moving to secure the weapon.
Copy 1-1. Weapon is in the vault. Once it's secure, I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence.
Left spar prototype.
Boot it up, Sipes. We're gonna need it.
Here, Wolf. Compact model. Same tech. The riot operation, we're after this.
Reaper, weapon secure. Confirming execute order and self-destruct.
Roger. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Be advised, SetDef has 50 plus infantry and machines inbound. You need to get out of there now.
Copy, we're Oscar Mike. RV in 5. Clock's ticking, let's move!
Attention, self-destruct active. All personnel must clear the area at once.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth.
Look how much it's changed. It's all different now.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Another gate. Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. You have to open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open it. You can do it. Don't touch it. Stay back. Come on. Get out. You fool.
report to the Hyperion Coupling Annex.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? Something you want, Ryder? You'll have to see to your own ship. I'm not in a risk-taking mood.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Of course, Ryder.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Leah, remember when I said I was going to take a look inside the panel? I should perhaps have listened when you suggested not pursuing this course of action. No, I'm fine. Just a bump on my head. And don't you dare
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Engineering reports the drive system has been powered down.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do you get out of it?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access, he placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks and looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style. They call her the Tempest.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra. Vetronix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Yeah. Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
We were all expecting a golden world. Now there's just a long road ahead. But hold on to that dream. It might see us through.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder. To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos. A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we'll run into the cat.
Anomaly detected.
Suiting up.
Ready for... Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right? Factory fresh.
You're all ready.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They never know how that... sorry. You okay?
This is exactly why we came. Take us down.
Core is hot.
Shields holding?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. Eos deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If Eos is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. Door's getting emergency power, but it's code-locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make Eos a home. Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. The logs might tell us what's up with the power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower. Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we get a line on that signal.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was go-
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the Ket.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there.
Expect...
The creature I met in the burnt-out remains of the gardens looks like a dark one. And it was able to enter my mind, dragging the innermost out of me. But it was also just a baby. And I am sure that it recognized me, and got scared. It also left me knocked out for some time. Just enough for me to get captured.
Okay, you take the right one, I the left one. I will distract mine, then you take yours down. Verstehen? Get to it. Don't start too soon, huh? Let's do it!
How's this? We'll beat him to death with a shovel. It's vicious and arrogant. Messy old soul.
Look at that.
You're lucky. I was afraid you'd squeal.
Hey, do you hear me? Look, there's a lever. It releases the ladder. If you pull it, the ladder comes down.
Get as many of them as you,
ain't
can.
gonna do squat
We're done
besides
anyway.
get us all killed.
No, simply none.
Open the cells, will you? The controls are up there in the guard room. Please.
Unscrew the light bulb. Unscrew it. Don't be a sissy, you won't burn yourself.
Kill the light already. What's the matter with you?
From your ass. The audacity to screw our women. I never. Just let me explain. Say nothing. Fucking sew your mouth shut. I can't.
What?
Hey! Open the cells!
There, young man.
The controls
I
are
see
in the
you're not
guard
here
room.
for a walk.
Hey! No.
Now, you follow the scaffold. You have to silence the guard, though. What are you waiting for? Try the scaffold. You can pass there.
Try being more discreet, though. I would not want to be punished for your failure.
Open the locks. There's a panel in the guard room.
What do you mean you released him? Are you out of your mind?
I don't know. Just looked at him and somehow saw my son. And that trader from Hansa. Kept pestering me to sell the creature. Said it would be a waste to shoot it, but he'd pay good money, so I just...
Show me the bullets.
Sure, look. I'm ready to share. It's too much for me alone. Just don't tell the Oberscharführer. I got 200 bullets out of it.
I'll take half. Well, why are you walking around here?
It's just that our shift is in.
Then you have no further business here. Off to the barracks with you.
Yes, Herr Oberscharführer.
hear you.
That hurts.
Freaking nothing.
It's going to be over soon.
One moment. Much better now.
Who the hell is so impatient?
The bastards just had to kill us all.
What kind of joke is this? Come on, quit hiding! Fritz, is that you? Damn it! I'm not gonna open next time! It's not even funny!
Let us out! Let us out! There's a control panel up there. You can open all the cells. I can't stay here anymore. Please!
I wanna live! I want to live!
My turn to rest now. You move to the middle.
That's why I close the air before more arrive! You're out of the inner blood, and the fun is just starting, William. Here, catch this. Nice watch. This little blue indicator, it lights up when you're visible, huh? Alright, there's bound to be more guards further ahead, but they won't be able to use gas here. We can really let ourselves go. Ah, I wish I had a grenade. No breaks to even without this. Let's move, Pietro. You take the lower route, I'll take the top and cover you. One down. No, there's nothing on the shelf.
Hey, what the
hell?
What the hell? Shit! What's that? What kind of noise?
20 years we breathe our air. It's corrupt. Eating our food. Many sides have the warriors of
Führer himself is delivering a speech. All of them will be at the rally, guards included. Same deal we got back at the red line. Believe me. So, what do we have here? I see. Hey, come here. Okay, take a look on the other side. There should be a switch just like this one. Found it? Push it. Wow, it's moving all right. Do you see the guys in those cells? Most of them are disfigured, mutated. Arms, legs, heads. Let's move, Pietro.
My escape from...
Back up! Don't! Okay. This is your last warning. If you do not submit, we are authorized to use lethal force. Submit, or lethal force will be used. Submit now! You heard them! Submit, damn it! Just dropped several squads into Everdine Tower. Damn it. Okay, we can handle this. Faith, get to the Orion building nearby. Icarus meter there. Moving.
Everywhere!
Look for a zip line leading to Orion.
zip line leading to Orion.
There are K-Sec everywhere!
Look for a zip line leading to Orion. I'm at Orion. Good. Keep going, Faith.
I think I lost them.
You did, for now. Seems 2 years in prison only made you better at this. Get to Orion.
Oh, at least you got here before dawn.
Who are you, anyway? When did you join the Cabal?
About a year ago.
Well, I grew up with them. So how about you cut me some damn
You
slack?
also got caught and caused a whole lot of trouble for Noah.
You don't know what happened.
I know enough, and I know that I'm faster and safer than you.
Faith, are you at Orion yet?
I'm here. It's a bit crowded with new guy and his ego.
Knock it off, both of you. Look, we are out of options. The only way out is through the Everdyne Tower. And with Kasich there, you're gonna have to fight them. Icarus, upload the combat mod to Faith's B-Link.
All right, done.
Good. Faith, use the mod to freshen up your fighting skills before you go on. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but looks like we don't have any choice.
Don't worry, Noah. I can do it.
I know you can.
Mod sets up a few enemy echoes to scatter, and there's a bit of haptic. I'll wait here.
I can track your metrics from your phase. All right, let's get started. Remember to use your surroundings. Being kicked into a railing will hurt for sure.
Captain, she's highly trained. Deception, infiltration, extraction. She's special forces.
UDimm Versio. Inferno Squad. Commander Versio. You must be important. Look at me. So let's talk facts. That's what I'm here for. You have the activation code. I've got the ability to help you out. Just give me the code. You know we can really use someone like you. Just help me and I'll help you. It's that easy. I'm gonna get what I want eventually. My best technicians are slicing into your droid right now. Take on my offer. All I want is the code. The Empire's time has come. You don't have to go down with it.
You're right. The Empire's time has come. VZ-626. VZ-626.
What have we here? An ID-10 tactical droid. You're way more advanced than the ID-9. Slicing into you is not going to be easy.
Might I suggest a less invasive procedure?
Wish I could, but we don't have the droid's access code.
Might I suggest finding the access code?
The captain's working on that in the detention center. Until then, the only way to access this droid's data is to pry the memory core out of its shell.
Analysis shows this ID-10 has been modified with an electroshock prop.
Which can't do anything if the droid is deactivated. Until it hears the access code, this ID-10 can't do a thing.
Might I suggest...
Please, just let me work in peace.
Understood. I shall remain silent until you have finished defacing that ID-10 tactical unit. It appears the ID-10 has been remotely activated.
Droid, execute the plan. Download the ship schematics from their computers, then come find me.
Attention crew, we have an enemy droid on the loose. Send reinforcements immediately. That is what I would say if anyone could hear me, which they cannot. I don't mind saying that I don't like you, not one bit. If I had my legs, I would... Well, I don't know what I'd do, but I'm sure you'd be very sorry.
Use the ventilation system to reach me.
material transmission we intercepted. Thanks. We need any information that could be crucial to the Death Star attack at Endor.
How's that decryption coming along? Command is expecting updates before Endor if possible.
Taking longer than expected. The encryption is surprisingly complex. I'll do what I can to hurry things up, but no promises.
I'll pass it along.
There are too many rebels outside my cell. Find another way.
The Imperial message, then we capture it before they prove it.
Plus, they just located the new Death Star.
Yeah, they're bringing me everywhere. Gold Squadron, Green Force, Corona, Blade, Red Force. We're really gonna win the war. I can see it.
Lockdown. You'll need to deactivate it from one of their terminals. Contact me when it's done.
Operation. We are going down. Repeat, we are going down. Force and move on. I'm seeing a ton of anti-orbital defenses. None of them need decompression on deck 5 through 9. All hands abandon ship. All heading to base. Get to the Michael! We're going down! We're going down! This is the MCS James McAllen. We are going down. I repeat, we are going down. You're jamming us hard. We're not getting through.
Mark 8 lifeline. Activated. Occupant, militia rifleman, class 3, Jack Cooper. Stabilize. 250 milligrams of fentanyl administered. Caution. Temporary side effects. Nausea, dizziness, impaired motor function.
We got more IMT structures coming! Are we near the drop zone? We are I can't see anything! I can't find the landmark! Incoming debris!
You're in bad shape. Hold on. This might knock you out, but you should be okay when you wake up.
Lastimosa, hostile Titans inbound. Apex Predators.
Copy that, BT. Mercenaries. Stay down, Cooper. BT, let's go!
We have 18 hours. 18 hours until the Ark is sealed and ready for delivery. Oi, Richter! Leave the corpses alone, you sick bastard. We've got a job to do, eh? We make corpses, we don't clean them up. Let's go!
AT. Transfer authorization to new pilot. Link. Bravo Tango 7274. Trooper, take my Titan. Use my helmet and my jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
Power low. Insufficient power. Power low. Insufficient power. Power low. Insufficient power. Power low. Insufficient power.
Grenadiers to any militia survivors. We are relocating to the IMC beacon at map grid 772981. Anyone copy?
Of the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation.
first. looks explosive. Myself a new exit.
Achtung, Explosion in der Hangarbucht. Sicherheitspersonal im Bereich unverzüglich untersuchen. Wiederhole, Explosion in der Hangarbucht. Sicherheitspersonal im Bereich unverzüglich untersuchen.